What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're continuing our record predictions for 2021 with the Los Angeles Lightning Bolts, aka the Chargers. And let's go ahead and get into their roster breakdown. And it all starts with that QB, number 6 pick overall last year, Justin Herbert, Rookie of the Year. Absolutely had an incredible season. 31 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, over 4,300 yards. And honestly, I don't see why he should slow down this year. Keenan Allen's back, Mike Williams back, Jalen Guyton, the speedster running a 4.35 are all back, and that should be another great receiver trio for them. Austin Eckler's coming off of injury. He played about 9 games last year. He should be able to be fully healthy this year. 5'10", 200-pound running back. Joshua Kelly was their rookie who played some good snaps. And then you got the offensive line, which this is potentially a top 10 offensive line, definitely top 15. Rashawn Slater, the rookie left tackle they drafted, I thought he should be moved inside to guard. He's a little bit undersized, but this dude is super talented, very technically sound, very strong. So he shouldn't have too many problems, and he gets to go against an old Big Ten rival, Chase Young, week 1. That'll test him right away. We'll see what a year in the NFL does for Chase Young, because Rashawn Slater did a number on Chase Young in college out there in Northwestern. Corey Linsley was absolutely incredible last year. He nearly was a 90 PFF, and the rest of the guys were over 60, which is right around average. So solid offensive line. Could be a lot worse. Tillery was not great last year, but the rest of the pass rushers were pretty good. Laval Joseph, Justin Jones, Joey Bosa, Uchenna Nwosu, who played a lot in Melvin Ingram's absence, and now he will be the starter. All played pretty well. A couple of young linebackers inside. They did sign Chris Harris over from the Broncos. Derwin James coming back off of injury. They drafted Asante Samuel Jr. in the 2nd round. A lot of people liked him out of Florida State. A little bit undersized, but hey, if he could be what his dad was, that's Hall of Fame, right? So could have been a great steal there in the 2nd round. And I like this team. This team, I'm actually really excited to see what they do this year. And we're going to hop into their schedule now and go on through this. They do have a first-year head coach. They fired Anthony Lynn, but I have them going down to Washington because of that, okay? Ron Rivera and Washington have a lot of good things going on. They should be healthy and ready to go week 1. Then I have them beating Dallas. I don't think they're going to go 0-2 right away. Then I have them splitting with the Chiefs. I'm going to give them the win here, actually, at Kansas City. They almost beat Kansas City early in the season last year, went into overtime 23-20. It was actually Justin Herbert's first game ever, and I'm going to have them do it again. I have them splitting with the Raiders in division rivalry. They should be favored both times, but division rivalry, the Raiders aren't a terrible team. They're not as good as the Chargers, but I think they should be able to get an upset. I have them losing to the Browns and losing to the Ravens. Then I have them beating the Patriots. Last year, the Patriots absolutely destroyed them 45-0. I think they're going to come back, regroup, try to get a much better game plan or whatever, because Justin Herbert was completely confused from Bill Belichick's defense and absolutely got destroyed. But this time, I think they beat him. I have them beating the Eagles. Not very high on the Eagles this year. I have them beating the Vikings. The Vikings are a pretty solid team, but I think the Chargers get the upset. I have them beating the Steelers. I have them splitting with another in-division rival. So I have them splitting with the entire division. I have them going 3-3 in their division. I have them beating the Bengals. I have New York actually beating them. New York's actually a really good football team. This is probably a little bit of projection that Daniel Jones should be a decent quarterback, and they put a lot of pieces around him. But the defense is really strong. Blake Martinez, of course, they got James Bradbury at corner. They're a really solid defense. I think the New York Giants actually beat the Chargers. Then, I messed up the whole thing. There we go. As I said, I had them splitting. I already had them losing to the Chiefs, so I have them beating the Chiefs this time. Houston should be awful. Even if they get Deshaun Watson back, their team's in absolute shambles. I do not like their coach hiring at all. I have them splitting with the Broncos and the Raiders. So that gives them a 10-7 record. They were 7-9 a year ago, had a few injuries like I talked about, but I have them going 10-7. But full disclosure, this team could be better than that, okay? But I'm gonna stick with my prediction, 10-7. You guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. 10-7 for Mr. Justin Herbert and the Chargers this year. First-year head coach. We'll see how it pans out. And until next time, see ya!